just sitting there. What's your problem? Are you scared? Everything is magic here. We make it up out of thin air. Nothing's complete, nothing's concrete. Sweet or sour, it's what we make. The question is the answer to most everything. The Wookiee, Han, and Luke would sit back and wait. Come on, it's not too late. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air.
1, 2, 3. In a galaxy far, far away. 1, 2, 3. Dare to dream in a galaxy far, far away. Dare to dream.
Hey now, listen up. There's no need to hesitate. There's no stop and celebrate. Every day's a brand new day. Let's get going. What you say? Nothing's complete, nothing's concrete. Sweet or sour, it's what we make. The question is the answer to most everything. And Padme Leia Ray would sit back and wait. Come on, it's not too late. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air.
1, 2, 3. In a galaxy far, far away. 1, 2, 3.
Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your hips, and repeat. Feel the rhythm and the beat. Stroke your hair, kiss the air.
Hello, cockers! Hello, cockers!
You didn't tell me. I wasn't ready for that.
Oh,
We didn't tell each other, so if that makes you feel any better.
That's pretty funny.
But after
think
last week, after Phil, we had to.
Yeah,
We absolutely had to.
so
Yeah.
funny.
I think that's now our official introduction. is the Phil introduction. We're gonna steal
I
it
love
from
your
him.
shirt, Stan. That's so cute.
Oh, thank you. I just made it today.
What?
Yeah.
Because
I
this
love
is what he does.
Yeah.
He just makes things.
I just make things. What do we got here? It's been a long day. I'm eating a Mickey ice cream bar.
That sounds good.
I hope you're not hungry.
We found some of those recently again at Walmart. So we bought a box, actually a couple of boxes. But the next time we went, they were gone again.
Yeah, you have to buy when
They
you
are
see
so
them.
good. Those are like the best ice cream bars I've ever had out of
Really?
a grocery store.
Okay. We sell them at my store. I have to try them out. I haven't bought them yet.
No, they're really good.
We got them. We just recently got them this summer.
Hi, Jason.
You have to try them. Come on.
My lighting is just nasty today. What's going on here? Is that my sunglasses on or something? They aren't as good as at the
are
park.
just as good, but I don't know.
Apparently
Maybe
I've got like shiny. My face is shiny here. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
have 14 lights on me, so I'm like,
The
melting.
work day is almost over. I'm drinking heavily. Almost over.
Slunching.
Dare to Dream, Eric Walker. I mentioned he does a live show every Saturday and he does a trivia contest, and I won a couple weeks ago, and he sent me what I won.
Oh, you got it finally.
I got it. Yeah, I got it actually a long time ago. Just we had guests on, so I didn't want to do this when we had a guest on. But he autographed it, and that's him in
That is
in the Ewok
awesome.
movies. Yeah, and then I won last Saturday also. So he's
Now,
sending me.
I have a question for you.
Trooper.
Can I buy those? I mean, obviously, probably not signed, but
Probably.
is he selling them?
I bet you he would sign it.
Oh, I'm sure he would sign it. I'm sure he would sign it. Scott says that's cool. Yeah, so you got to check him out every Saturday at I think it's 5:00 Central. So what would that be?
I have no idea.
7 Eastern.
So it'd be like what? Let's see, a couple hours difference. So what? 3 your time?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think 3.
Out there in California
Okay.
and
Disneyland time.
in
I'm
Arizona, who knows?
Very asked how to keep, but he
Time
does it.
zone.
He does it a really cool way because he asks us trivia question. It's a pretty simple one, but the first 5 people to answer, he takes their names and puts it into a hat, and then you have a 1 in 5 chance of winning from that. So, and it's usually like
that's
5
pretty
people.
good.
Won. So yeah, so it's a good way to do it. Speaking of Star Wars, you
And
probably
I'm
saw
glad
my
we
post
are.
today. Happy birthday, Star Wars! The premiere happened on this day 44 years ago.
44 years.
Yes. So next year, 45 years, Star Wars Celebration is going to be on this week.
Well, thank you for that math. We couldn't
Yeah.
figure that out on our own.
Just in case you're,
And it's-
in case you're out of the fingers. So I know Holly didn't see it in the theater when it first came out. I'm pretty sure.
I wasn't even born.
That's what I figured. Justin, how about you? Did you?
How?
When did the first time you saw it?
So, okay. So I have to say, I am old enough to have seen it. I did not see it in the theaters. The first Star Wars movie I saw in the theater was Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Which was when?
I had not actually seen either Star Wars or Empire Strikes Back before I saw Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi was 1981, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. 81.
So it was sometime after that, after they came
I'm
out
gonna take a nap. I'm
on
taking a nap.
VHS.
Hang on, Holly. I want to hear when you saw it the first time.
Yeah, so sometime after they came out on VHS, after Return of the Jedi, that's when I first saw all of the
Okay.
movies, actually.
VHS or Laserdisc?
We were in the middle of Nowheresville, North Dakota. There wasn't a laser disc to be found.
Okay, because I saw it on Laserdisc before I saw it on VHS. The big, huge laser discs that were like the
I
size
don't
of
even
an
know what
album.
that is.
Oh,
You
geez,
don't-
Holly.
Oh,
There was a
Well,
laser
maybe
disc before
probably.
VHS.
Okay.
Before
So-
beta, there was VHS. There
So a
was
laser disc
machines.
was like a DVD back in the day, but it was like the size of an LP record.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you never got to see it because you would put the sleeve right into the machine, and then you would pull out the sleeve, and then you would never
I
touch the disc.
don't think I've ever heard of this in my life. That's
It's a record you watch.
That was back in the VHS days because that on Laserdisc you had more storage space, so you could actually have like the full the widescreen format and everything, as opposed to the chop down for the 4x3 televisions, which were more common in those days. And at the time, we wore an onion on our belt, and because that was the fashion of the day, but we couldn't get the yellow ones. It was only the white.
Katie was not born when New Hope came out. She watched it on VHS the first time. Scott used to have a Laserdisc player. There's my guy.
He was,
There we are. I never had one. I had to rent one, and they were big too. They were like the size of a microwave almost. Like half a
So were the VHS players back in those days.
Yeah. I watched. I saw it in the theaters in 1978 because it took about a year before it came to northern Canada. It's not too far, like where I grew up in a small town.
are you serious?
Yeah, it was still in the theaters in '78. That's how big it was. Like that's how long it took before it got to be. And then you have
to realize, okay, Star Wars was once it came out, it was in the theaters pretty much nonstop for years.
Oh yeah, for like a year and a half, it was in the theater like every day. The first VCR Steve had took up the whole top of the console.
Huge.
They were huge. A combo player that played DVD. What? No, there was no DVDs back then, Scott. A Laserdisc with a DVD
Depending
player?
on how far back you're talking, but yes, I mean
Wait,
back in.
I think you're talking about VHS and a DVD player.
Well,
That could
yes,
be.
but
Yeah,
VHS
those
came
were
out
around.
for a long time before before DVD.
Yeah. A mishmash show sounds like what we do when we have no time to prep for a show.
Pretty much.
I prep. Don't worry about that. Speaking of
I made
prepping,
a shirt
let's do the.
and I made a drink.
We got a tip of the week.
What? I was drinking.
I said it pretty good. Hey, you got it. You got.
I gotta go
2
back and
seconds.
look what you sent me.
You got 2
Oh,
seconds.
so
All right, the tip of the week.
Oh, the tip of the week brought to you by Dream Creators Travel. So there is a hidden Mickey profile when you are in Splash Mountain. I was going to say which Splash Mountain, but Magic Kingdom. When you are about to go down the large water drop, exiting the cave, you can see the hidden Mickey profile on your left.
Would that be it?
That is it. Okay, so I was gonna use my mouse pointer to point it out, but
I can.
yeah, you can see kind of the nose there and the mouth.
Now I've only ridden Splash Mountain once, and I actually did see it when I rode Splash Mountain the one time. But I just love this shot where you get to see the castle just before you die.
Yeah, that would. Thank you for that tip because I would have never known that was there. Honestly.
Oh, really?
I've never heard of this one before.
Okay. Yeah, my very first time and only time riding Splash Mountain, I saw the hidden Mickey right away. Before you, like I said, before you die.
I didn't know you rode this before.
Yeah, I've ridden Splash Mountain
Once. That was enough.
Yeah, that was enough. I saw it. It was good.
Now,
You know,
Monica
you
never
just watch
seen
the
this,
video,
right?
It's fine.
Now, Monica's never seen this, right? Because she exited right before this.
She didn't get to this point. No.
Jason it's like the hidden Goofy on Pirates.
Wait, what?
That's what I'm saying.
Jason, you're going to have to share that.
I'm not familiar with the hidden.
It's Goofy's birthday today, too, but
Nobody
Anyways.
ever died on Splash Mountain. No, I died. I died. Anyways,
Dan's been dead for years. He's a ghost. Did we not know
that's
this?
why
Okay.
I have no soul.
That's why
Yeah,
he has so
they
much
have no
time
soul.
to host all of these shows.
So that's a good tip. So people in the chat, I'm sure everyone's seen it except for Holly, probably. Then
I'm too busy prepping for my picture, I guess.
yes. Dream Creators Travel. So they got only a couple of days left. What is today? The 20.
We have, 6 days left for their promotion. They're doubling the offer to a $50 gift card if you book a 4-night, 4-day park ticket package. So just a couple days left to get that booked. Remember, it's only $200 down and then you can make payments. So really good deal. And then make sure you join their Facebook page. Do you have that? Busy Moms Planning Disney.
Disney Moms Planning Disney. Yes.
There we go. And dreamcreatorstravel.com is where you want to go. And you want to mention Grand Circle Tour Podcast sent ya to get that gift card.
Yes.
You want to deal with Jennifer G.
And hurry up.
Time's running out for this.
Yeah. No pressure.
No pressure.
Except
what is this? The goofy profile, much like the one you
So
just
where is
showed.
it at?
Okay,
And I'm assuming it's Magic Kingdom.
In Disneyland, there's a hidden goofy when you come around the first turn after the 2 mini drops at the beginning of the ride.
Okay. I'm going to look this up.
Katie's like Monica, got stuck at the flash.
So did I, Katie. Did you have to exit? We actually had to exit. We had to get escorted off right at the top.
So I haven't been on Facebook much today. I don't know if you guys have been or not. But did you hear the news that the U.S. government, they actually yesterday changed a law where ships would normally have to dock at a foreign country, no longer have to?
Oh, no. I know that they've been trying to get that, but like, who do you have to get that approved by? Because that's like maritime law or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's something that I thought they were trying to get that changed specifically for the Alaska cruises.
Mm-hmm.
So it happened yesterday. It's the Alaska Tourism.
Is this your soul up on the screen? Oh, okay.
No, there we go. It's the Alaska Tourism Restoration Act. It became law yesterday. The U.S. government passed it, and the law is that foreign flag vessels need to now sail out of Seattle to Alaska.
Okay, so now you were going out of New York, right?
Justin
for yours? Okay.
Okay, so mine was to leave out of New York, and there were two of the 3 stops were in Canada. And Canada's not letting any of these cruise ships in.
Yeah.
The whole point of this is that you can start in the U.S.
on the
West Coast and not have to have a Canada stop either at the beginning or in between.
Right. So the old law used to be, and it still is for every other port except for Seattle to Alaska, is if your cruise ship is not flagged for the U.S., it must visit at least one foreign port before, whether it's coming or going to a U.S. port. Mm-hmm. So that's why they would always stop in Vancouver in Canada, because Canada would have been the foreign country.
Well, even for like the Hawaiian cruises, you have to, before you come back, you have to stop in Ensenada, Mexico before you go back to LA.
Right. Yes, exactly. So the Disney ships are flagged under the Bahamas because if they're flagged as a U.S. ship, they must follow U.S. labor laws. So all the cast members can only work 40-hour work weeks without getting paid overtime.
Is Jennifer or Julissa on here? I didn't see them, but maybe they could.
Jennifer was. Julissa was.
But maybe they could answer. Is there any that are still that haven't been canceled for this year that maybe they would be able to sell to Alaska? I know that Alaska usually only goes till like August, early September.
Okay, well, I have that answer. I did some research. So Canada's not allowing ships to sail until spring 2022. The Disney Dream, Disney Fantasy have canceled all of their ships till the end of July. However, the Disney Wonder has only canceled their cruises until July 12th.
Okay.
So technically speaking, any cruises of the Wonder after July 12th, which are all Alaskan cruises, could possibly happen. All they have to do is change it to go from, instead of out of Vancouver, is to go out of Seattle. So nothing's been announced yet by Disney.
Right.
But I'm thinking, just putting my own thinking cap on, that there's a good chance you could very well be going if you are booked, which would be Dan from Grand Circle Tour. He's booked for August.
But is he still booked?
Yeah, he's still booked because he said they haven't canceled it and he's waiting for them to cancel. Yeah. So he might be going. There's a good chance he might be going. Other cruise lines, including Royal, Princess, or Norwegian, have already announced that they're going to be sailing out of Seattle. They announced that today. So, as they say, breaking news. By the way, I took this picture from my stateroom or my hotel room in Vancouver.
So maybe she can. I wonder what her thoughts are.
Yeah. Julissa, do you have any thoughts about whether you think they're going to happen or not? Because it sounds to me like they're going to be happening.
Can you give me a quote?
Well, they would really like that to happen. I'm sure. I mean, both Disney and the ports that they go to would really like this to happen.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. Mary said she has not heard this. So now,
I haven't either.
Now here's the thing: is if you go to the Disney website, you can't book anything right now to Alaska. That doesn't mean that's not going to change tomorrow, or it's going to change next week
in like an hour. Yeah.
Disney is always very cautious about that. They don't want to have to take things back, so it seems like they wait and wait and wait and wait.
Yeah. So they don't want to have to
announce anything. Yeah,
because people will jump on it hoping that it gets canceled. So anyway, so that's kind of big news. I got a feeling it's going to happen. Julissa is saying, I think that the Wish is the big news now.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of sailings that I think are already booked up on that as well, on the Wish.
Yes. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Wish. The pricing in particular. No. This might be hard for some of you to see. That doesn't help at all.
Yeah. So if I'm understanding correctly, I mean, this is like the way a lot of these cruises go is Disney will start the opening bid, as it were, and then as everything fills up, the prices kind of go up and up and up for the last few remaining rooms. And so these have been filling up super fast. I am absolutely certain.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sure the price has been going up.
Like that. I mean, I wonder what your income has to be to pay $28,000 for a 4-night cruise.
More than mine.
It's really hard for you to save for me.
Steve can't see the prices. Okay, so I don't know if Mary's gone over these with you or if you've looked at them, but so obviously pricing for summer months are always more expensive because obvious reasons. But so these are for 4 guests or 2 guests?
These are for 4 guests.
Okay, so it's around 6,000. Well, average is, I would say, about 5,000 for an ocean view for a 4-night cruise on the Wish.
Yeah,
but I know that
on a new ship,
right?
which is going to be more. It's a larger ship, so it's probably going to be more. Just trying to make it zoom it in if I can. Is there a zoom?
Yeah, I agree.
No,
so it's going to be more.
Usually, always.
Yeah,
wait
that is hard
until all
to
the
see.
other cruise lines go first. But so I got some pricing, and I was a little bit shocked. I'll just keep it up. And
that's right. If you look now, it's probably even higher.
Yeah. But then I looked at, because I thought, okay, well, then maybe the Dream or, one of the other ones. Well, I don't know where the Wonder is at that time. They're probably doing Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
But they were about the same price.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing, too, is like travel is just now coming back.
Right.
So that's going to drive all of the demand up as well.
Price some stuff today, and remember we just went to Orlando. We paid $69 round trip from California to Orlando. I priced some airfare for her today. It was $534 each, and I'm like, that's crazy. So yes, that just proves that everybody is ready to travel. But I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So but the thing is, though, when you look at, so this first picture here is July 18th to July 22nd cruise. So an inside stateroom is $6,000, which is extremely high
per person.
That's for 4, I think. This is for a family of 4.
Okay.
So I I want to still ask. We should have asked Julissa to come on. Is this kind of typical of prices? Because I don't normally price Disney cruises during summer because I have 4 kids. It just doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
Is this kind of typical, or is this really high because it's a brand new ship and because we're coming out of a pandemic?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm guessing it's at least a little higher because it's a new ship. It's a Disney ship. We're coming out of the pandemic. People are anxious to get out and start traveling again. A lot of these prices are going to be a lot higher than they have been in the past,
Right.
just because of all of that.
Okay, yeah. Julissa says yes, it is normal in the summer for the pricing to be this high. Jeff is holding out for a comp cruise.
Just don't hold your breath.
Well, okay. So now this is the thing. Now the July 1st or August 1st to 8th, it's already starting to come down because it's like 5,900. So yeah, that's still high. But then you go August 15th to the 19th, and it comes down to 4,000.
Because school's already in.
Yeah,
My kids go back to school right there on August 8th.
Yeah. I mean, in Winnipeg or where I am, they don't. They don't go until September.
Yeah, because they're still shoveling snow.
But now, August 29th, it's 3,800. So it's almost half the price of what it is in July.
We have a Joe joining us, and he said that these prices are making him seasick.
Yeah, if you look at like Alaska cruise prices, there can be that much of a difference from one week to the next and 1 month to the next. So
yeah. So it is.
I would say that is pretty typical.
So what I'm saying is, if you can go in the fall, in September, then I know Holly, you can't, but for people that can, that's the time to go.
Well,
I mean, yeah, you won't be the first ones on the ship.
Half the price or a quarter of the price, and yeah, the kids are missing school.
Yeah. Yeah. Summer is always high for Disney Cruise Line. I don't find the Wish pricing that high. I will always sail at the end of August.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And that's the thing. If you can do it, then that's the time to do it. We went on a 9-day cruise, Disney cruise out of Galveston for 2 adults, and it was less than 3,000. Wow.
Yeah, when was that? In the early 90s? Like,
It was the big blue boat, the big red boat. 7 nights on the
That was
Fantasy,
probably
same
last week.
yeah.
There
you go.
Deals.
Yes. So yeah, 7 nights. Now these are 4-night cruises, not so 7 nights on the Fantasy are $2,000 more at the end of it.
Wow.
Hurricane season too.
Yeah, you have to avoid hurricane season.
Well, you get really good deals then.
You do get good deals if you survive.
Yeah, Jody, it makes me nervous and it also makes me sick. The waves.
Yeah. Wouldn't say the kids would miss school.
Yeah, right. That's true.
So, anyways, I thought that was interesting.
Hey, I want to show you. So before the show, I just ran to Costco, and Costco usually always has some cute Disney stuff, but they had these pajamas. Yeah, get your soul off the screen. So they had this is the women's, and then they had matching kids too.
Oh,
Super
cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they had a bunch of little girl dresses and stuff. But normally when I see stuff on Facebook, they never have it at my Costco. So I was shocked that they actually did.
Well, I appreciate you advertising for my competition.
Well, somebody has to. You don't do it.
The Pim Fest Kitchen announced some of their dining this.
Okay, so this is the new Avengers campus in Disneyland, and that's
yes.
That's open. When is that opening? That's soon, right?
The 4th. June 4th.
June 4th.
Yes. So I hope everybody's eaten because we got some food picks. The not so little chicken sandwich. Fried chicken breast, teriyaki, red chili sauces, pickled cabbage, slaw on bruschetta. Yeah, bun with.
Or wait, no, what? Not
Okay.
bruschetta.
That looks to
I
me
don't
like
have it.
like it's an octopus, and they should have called it the Hydra Burger.
Well, everything is supposed to be either really big or really small.
Okay, so I want to know: is the bun a normal size bun or is it teeny tiny?
Well,
I think
it
it's a
looks like
teeny
those are
tiny
tater
bun.
tots in the background, so the bun is
It's
pretty
teeny
normal
tiny.
size.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're
Maybe a
paying
little
for a
smaller.
full size bun, but you're getting a teeny tiny bun
Yeah.
to go with the theming. Scott's saying the chicken sandwich is $89.
There's two sandwiches, one that's 99 and I think one 59. But I don't know how much
Okay.
that one is.
T9 is also advertising for Costco. She just got home, putting butter, cinnamon, sugar loaves in the freezer now.
Yum.
Those are nice.
Brioche.
Brioche,
brioche.
that's how you say it. Yeah. Either that or it's a teeny bun with a huge chicken patty. Well, Jeff's got to go for a swim. I was willing to pay $100 for nachos at Magic Kingdom just for the experience. What am I getting for a $100 sandwich at Disney California?
A big sandwich.
Yeah.
The experience. The same thing you got for your nachos at Magic Kingdom.
I think the sandwich feeds 10 to 12 is what I read somewhere.
Yeah, that's coming up. So this is the Impossible Spoonful. So it's a rigatoni, pasta, plant-based meatball, tomato sauce, dairy-free Parmesan, and a micro basil. So basically, it's a big meatball on
It
pasta.
looks like Chef Boyardee, the noodles.
Okay,
They
so
kind of
it's
do it.
another
like the
can.
Impossible Burger, like it's a vegan meat thing.
Yes. Yeah, a
Okay.
vegan meatball, giant
With a
size.
four-leaf clover on top.
With I think this is growing on top. I think.
Yeah.
Now I think this is the
Yeah,
$99.
that's the big sandwich. Yeah, the $99 one.
Yeah, it looks like a normal size sandwich there.
No, it's a big one in the back, and then I think
Okay.
you can order a little slice like that for a normal like $12 or $14, or the big one for 99.
Got it. So that explains why this is like this and this is like this over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it doesn't look that great.
It does not look all that great. You're right.
It looks like a pretty normal sandwich. Like, I mean, it looks like we got some bread, some ham, some mustard. I don't even see cheese in there.
Well, it's the salami, rosemary ham, sun-dried tomato spread on toasted focaccia with marinara dipping sauce, crispy potato bites, arugula salad, and it serves 6 to 8 guests.
Oh, 6 to 8. Okay, I
Yeah.
was way off. I was like,
I mean,
half off.
it looks like a decent enough sandwich, and I would certainly eat.
Yeah, it does look dry.
It does look a little dry from looking at it. right here.
They both said it.
Yeah, it does.
I'll definitely give you that.
Um,
But it doesn't seem like, I don't know, it doesn't seem like a super fantastic. Like I'd want to spend a huge amount of money.
Exactly. Like what Jay is saying. He's saying that the other one came with a bunch of fun stuff.
is that a shoe print on top
Yeah,
of
it is.
I think that's the PIM logo.
Yeah, I think
That's what the sauce is for on the
That's what the
side.
sauce is for. I don't eat ham. I would not eat that. So Mary's out.
Mm-mm.
That's good.
Katie.
She could kick in though for the $99.
That looks
It's
good.
some moldy bread. Warm peanut butter with banana, candied bacon, and PIM particle bread with micro banana smoothie and crispy potato bites.
Okay, when that first came up and it was still like focusing, I thought that was your screen. I didn't know there's blue sauce on it.
Yeah, this is the moldy parts here.
Okay,
Okay,
so
besides the blue,
when
it
I
looks
first saw
good.
this, I thought it was like a grilled cheese sandwich, and then you start describing it, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to eat anything about that. That sounds terrible.
Oh,
Oh,
Michael,
because of the boathouse, whatever.
get the PB3.
Oh, Michael, we are not at all jealous. Yeah, let's go back to the boathouse.
Jason, well, the bacon does come separate. The bacon is the bacon inside? The
I don't
bacon is
know.
inside.
It's
Well,
hanging out.
on this picture, the bacon looks like it's off
It's
to the
box
side.
bleed on it.
Okay, wait. So why is it blue?
Because it's part of the theming.
By who? Like, who's the
By
person that
Tim.
makes it blue? Oh, okay.
I don't know. Mary says it just looks weird.
It's
Yeah.
quantum. It's
Katie would
quantum.
not eat it. She does not.
Yeah,
like
you
it
ever
looks
watch
good,
Ant-Man?
but then the
What you
description.
know is that they just put the word quantum in front of everything and it makes it okay. So it's a quantum sandwich.
And then is that milk?
No, this is the banana, the micro banana smoothie. So you get a tiny smoothie with it.
Great.
Which I'm kind of like, I want a full size
I
smoothie.
would kind of rather have the glass of milk.
Elvis would like that, right?
It's like a little smoothie. what do you want that for?
Like a palate cleanser.
I'm just doing Uncrustables. Elvis would eat it. Yeah, bacon and banana and peanut butter.
You know what?
It
I'm
might
just
be
going to go
good.
back to finding my the nearest ice cream shop and have a waffle cone. Just
It's interesting. I don't know. I'm excited to try this place out. Believe it or not, this is a salad. This is the crispy salad and colossal crouton.
Look at that in his face.
Hearts of romaine, kalamala olives, pickled onions, Caesar dressing, garlic crouton with Parmesan crisps. I bet you this is delicious.
see, and again, I mean, I love all the ingredients. It just looks weird.
And there's like a dirty scratch paper under it.
That's what I was wondering about. What is that paper for? Like it's like
It looks like
the notepad.
the waiters ordering.
That's
Like,
what I was thinking. Yeah, the ordering pad for a waiter.
Yeah.
That's your receipt.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I agree, Scott.
Okay, so far it looks like it'd be sneaking Arby's into California Adventure this fall.
Just go to California Adventure has so many places to eat. Just-
I don't know. These Parmesan crisps.
Your
look
worst
really
case
good to me.
scenario, you go across to Disneyland, they have the ice cream shop, you get a waffle cone.
yeah,
Do Marvel characters not eat normal looking
no,
food?
they don't. Most of them probably don't even eat. When have you ever seen them eat?
That does not look pretty.
We did see Hulk have
All right,
one
there we go.
in
Finally,
Endgame.
Scott agrees with me. I want to try the salad. The salad looks good to me. I want the salad and I want the.
It does look like a coral reef.
It kind of does. No, you're right. I agree with you, Jody.
Yeah. If I'm
Yeah,
paying
look,
that much for a salad, you can at least chop it up.
Well,
for
they
me.
say, I mean, the ingredients are all good on this one. At least I would eat this one.
Yeah.
The mushy banana and whatnot.
So this is the kids' meal. So they have the teeny pim, which is toasted ham and provolone sandwich with marinara dipping sauce,
Do any of those look good?
which I'm guessing is this one.
The chicken sandwich.
Yes.
I think they all look good to me.
That one looks
So
good.
yeah, see, we've got a chicken sandwich. We've
Onion?
got like meatballs.
That's cheese.
So then we got the so this is the subatomic chicken sandwich, crispy breaded chicken breast on a soft roll.
Okay.
This one up here is the PB&J Flavor Lab Assemble Your Own Experiment. Smooth peanut butter, strawberry jelly, and Pim particle breads. So you make your own peanut butter sandwich, kid.
For $12.95.
Here's your PB&J.
It looks good.
And this is mini pasta with impossible meatballs, rigatoni and pastas, plant-based meatballs, tomato sauce,
can't we
dairy-free
have real
Parmesan, served with coconut milk, yogurt, and a small Dasani water.
That for some reason the kids sandwich looks better than the other one. I think because of
This
that.
one?
Weird, no, the whatever Pim sandwich or something.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, because the
provolone.
other the regular sandwich had like the orange weird sauce on it, and that looks like softer.
Well, I think that was just I think that was just the. Would you say it was the sun-dried tomato sauce or whatever, or sun-dried tomato spread? It's probably it was making a little orange like that.
Iron Man snacks all the time.
Bye, Jason. Thanks for popping on.
They look good. No, these are not $100 a piece. These are the kids size ones. I have to go daddy duty. Nice seeing you. Okay, Jason. Yeah, have a good day.
Thanks for joining, Jason.
This is the experiment number IP42 Quantum Pretzel.
That looks good. It's like the one you get in Epcot.
What is this
What's
thing in there
that?
for? That's some
Well,
kind of
part
marble.
the experiment.
That's part of the experiment. I guess that's a souvenir you get to keep.
Are you bright enough to know whether or not you're supposed to eat that. That's the experiment.
Is it edible?
I don't think so. I think that's a little
It doesn't
plastic
say.
disc you get to keep.
That's part of the experiment, Holly. You have to.
Katie would eat everything on the kids' menu except for the ham sandwich. The plant-based meatball is not a meatball. It's got to have meat in it.
Right.
It's kind of right there in the name, you know.
Mary's wondering what is the problem spot on there. I think she's talking about the disc.
Yeah.
That's what makes it large. Oh, there we go.
large.
That's what makes it large. Is the disc. That's part of the premium.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Don't they throw? Doesn't he throw things like that in the movie?
Tractor
Doesn't
that you
Ant-Man
swallow.
throw like something at the car and make the car shrink and make it big?
Sure.
It's a tracker that you swallow.
Those movies again.
It replaces the magic band. I wish they had a cool Cuban sandwich. Well, I keep on wishing. This one looks really good. This is the Atomic Fusion Pretzel. A buffalo-style pretzel loaded with chicken, hot sauce, ranch dressing, blue cheese crumbles, celery, and dill pickled carrots. Does not appeal to you? I love blue cheese dressing and blue cheese.
I had a bad experience with buffalo sauce. So I can't handle the smell of buffalo sauce. But
Yeah, I don't
this is
really like the buffalo sauce. I'm like for the buffalo wings and such, but I
Yeah.
do love blue cheese dressing.
Yeah. Other than
I
that,
like it.
it looks really good. But other than the buffalo sauce.
This one looks really good. It's the disc that makes it big. There we go.
Yep.
That's a lot on a pretzel. Yeah. I would imagine you have to use like a fork and a knife to eat this, not
Yeah, for
that
sure.
you don't pick it up and walk around the park. Chris says that looks good as well.
Oh, yeah.
This
I
does
knew
look
you'd
good.
like that.
Mary loves blue cheese as well, but that's a bit much.
You would like-
There's not such a thing as too much blue cheese, Mary.
Yeah. Holly, were you doing shots of buffalo sauce? Is that why you had a beer experience? Tina doesn't like buffalo sauce either. This is the Atomic. Oh, hang on. This is Pingo Dolce, refreshing lemon lime with a vanilla kick. A distinctly green beverage from Avenger Lore, available exclusively on the Avenger campus.
That sounds good.
And the other one I didn't get the information for. I don't know what this is. I don't even know what's in. Is that olives
They look like
and whipping cream?
hazelnut or something.
Looks like whipped cream and olives. I don't know.
Scott Clark says no blue cheese. He's not a fan of the blue cheese either.
Fair enough.
That is weird. I think Tina and I is talking about this one now. She likes this one.
Yeah.
I would eat that minus the blue cheese. Or I think they're still talking about the last pretzel. This is a bit of a delay. I'm not a fan of fancy drinks. I drink water. This almost looks like Gatorade to me.
It does.
You know, it would be. I
Or
would
Mountain
probably
Dew.
try that one. I don't know.
Mary thinks that those might be candy balls. I didn't get the description of that one. Vanilla beans in a drink.
I'm going to look it up.
Is it vanilla bean?
In the drink? I think he just said it was like a vanilla flavor.
Yeah, it has a vanilla kick. Yeah, lemon lime with a vanilla kick. A distinctly green beverage from Avenger Lore, available exclusively at the Avenger campus. A funky monkey Bloody Mary. Yeah, Kitty's not sure about that. I'm not sure about this one either. Scott will drink them. They look refreshing. Vanilla beans are really expensive right now.
Aren't they
Things
always?
are really expensive right now.
Yeah.
There's also going to be a shawarma place. They haven't released any photos of the shawarma, what's going to be there, other than this concept art of what it's going to look like. It looks interesting.
Well, they almost have to. They almost have to after the Avengers, don't they?
Have shawarma?
Have a shawarma place.
Yeah. So that's something that's going to be coming yet. I'm sure we're hearing about. And then these are some souvenirs you can get and some novelties. Take-home heroic novelties. Growing PIM particle capsules and glowing PIM particle disc. You light up your beverage with red or glue glowing PIM particle capsule or disc. So that would be these ones here. It's like they're just basically light up cubes. Don't these look like the communicators in episode 1? Or the holographic communicators, kind of?
I'm looking at that drink. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, I found that drink.
Okay, what is it?
It was a Proton peanut butter and jelly punch. Peanut butter and strawberry flavors, peanut butter infused whipped cream, and peanut butter spears. So those are little peanut butter balls.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And they also have a breakfast menu there too.
Yeah, I didn't get into the breakfast menu at all. I was running short on time getting ready. So the next thing was an enlarged Pingo Douche soda can.
Dolce?
Yeah. This thing up
Dolce?
here. This thing. Yeah. Filled with Pingo or your favorite Coca-Cola beverage. What is Pingo?
No idea.
Oh, that was that green stuff that I showed earlier. That green drink. The Gatorade.
Pingo Dolce? Yeah.
Yeah. Then the Iron Man Infinity Gauntlet soda can. A great way to hold your favorite Coca-Cola bottled beverage is the with the gauntlet. I got one similar to that. I got the Infinity Gauntlet drink one from the Disney Cruise Line. And
Where was this stuff from? The lounge or just in?
this is going to be in the Avengers area. They're like,
Okay.
they're like souvenir things you can get. Different locations. And then this would be in the lounge. This is a pint-sized mini beer flight. Oversized ruler. So this is like an oversized ruler. Flight board with mini-sized beer steins. So you get to bring this home. You get to keep the ruler and the...
That's
and the beer stein.
$35 for that.
Yeah, but you get an oversized ruler.
So
Smack
okay,
your
Stan.
kids with.
So okay, Stan, the Pingo Dolce. So what I'm looking up here, I found the Marvel Cinematic Universe wiki, tells me that during the time that Bruce Banner was in Rio de Janeiro, he worked in the Pingo Dolce bottling plant in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, okay.
And he got a cut, and part of his gamma infused blood got into one of these beverages.
Oh,
and that's how they
okay.
tracked him down.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
So it's kind of a deep cut.
Got it.
Mary saying, wasn't there another gauntlet? Yeah, there was another gauntlet. And I got it around here somewhere.
What do you think about
there
Bob?
it is.
They come
There
in
it is.
pairs.
Behind my submarine.
So do those things appeal to any of you? Like, are those like your must-have? Like, you need to.
Yeah, this was the other Disney gauntlet.
And there's the answer.
In case you're wondering if they appeal to anybody, yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
get
but
4
it
beers.
looks like they're teeny tiny beers, T9.
An oversized ruler is worth $30 for sure.
For sure.
Edward Norton Hogg. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It is a ruler.
Mm-hmm.
None of these things appeal to Mary.
Right.
Scott just wants the beer inside the steins. But
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
I think
had
it
a
was
clear beer. That's a clear beer.
Let me see what that is. They had the list.
Well, it could be something like a flavored malt beverage. I mean, so like Zima is basically a beer that's clear but with some flavoring.
Zima? Oh my goodness.
I'm not much of a beer drinker, so. Do you want to see
Zima
some
is like
desserts?
from several decades ago, probably before Holly was born.
No, I had Zima. That was like a high school thing. I mean, no. I wasn't drinking in high school. What my kids are listening.
You totally would not be drinking in high school, of course. I mean,
I have no
Just as
idea
you
what
think.
that clear
what
one
in the world can that be?
Oh, it's a seltzer. It's a maybe. Yeah, it's a seltzer. Yep. Chris got it.
Those seem to be very popular right now. The
They
hard
have some
seltzer.
weird drinks though.
Yeah.
really weird drinks. Garage brewing beer
Scott,
with marshmallow milk.
Zima
stout.
is old school, but it's also spelled Zima, and I know this because it was featured on Babylon 5 way too much. It was a joke for them at the time because they were like, there was no way this was going to survive into the future. So the fact that their show was set like several centuries into the future, they had to put something that like contemporary in that they thought would never be survive that long.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm getting an echo. I'm not sure whose it's from. Am I the only one hearing the echo, or is everybody hearing the echo? I'll turn mine down a bit. Maybe that will help. These they're not very much for desserts that they showed.
That does not look good.
These are churros. And they
I just
are.
don't like all the food coloring.
Yeah, well, they're different flavors. It's churro spirals with unique flavors, is what they're calling it.
Meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where's the chocolate?
I want to try these just because they're Disneyland and they're churros. And the last thing we have is the Krispy Kreme puff wrapped raspberry cheesecake mousse. It looks burnt.
What? Ugh. It sounds good, but purple?
They
Like,
sure like
it's-
their food coloring, Disney lately.
Yeah.
Everything we show lately has been a lot of food coloring.
That is
I
true.
would pass on it just because of the coloring of it.
See, I would eat it just because of the coloring. So I don't know. I'm excited for this place. What about you guys? Holly doesn't seem to
I'm
like any
excited
of
for the place, but not necessarily for some of the food.
The kids' meals look good.
it. T9 says, I
Yeah,
hear
it
an
looks
echo.
weird. Yes,
and
it does look weird. A lot of it looks weird.
Yeah, Scott says he'll pass on that.
Yeah,
Sounds good, looks awful.
exactly.
The food,
Well,
yuck.
the Avengers campus as a whole, I think, could be really cool and interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing it someday in the nebulous future.
Okay, it says, yeah, Stan and Justin are both echoing. I'm going to mute Holly for a sec. Okay, now is the echo gone?
I
Yeah,
don't
the
hear an
echo's
echo.
gone.
Do you hear an echo?
Yeah, the echo's gone. So, Holly, I think your speakers might be a bit too loud.
It's all the way down.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's where we're getting the echo from. Anyways, we're just about ready to wrap this up because Panda Trivia is coming up. So is there anything there that anybody's going to buy?
A beer, not in a ruler.
Yeah, you know what? There's probably lots of things I'm going to buy in the shops, not necessarily in the food store.
I'm excited for a lot of the things that I saw there. What about the chat? Is there anything there that
I
you're
don't
going
know.
to get?
I would try the green drink, the Pingo Dolce. That sounded interesting. I mean, the ham sandwich should probably be a ham sandwich. I mean, so if I'm hungry while I'm there and looking for the nearest place that serves food, that
Panda's
could certainly be an
dressed up.
option.
Anything Spider-Man is what Scott wants to get. I don't know. I'm excited for this place. I can hardly wait.
I'm more excited for the attractions and the immersion of the place than the food.
Oh, okay. I'm not too sure about the attraction. Sounds like I'm gonna get sick on them. So I don't know. Holly, I don't want you to be unmuted the whole time or muted the whole time. You got to unmute.
I know. I just was trying not to echo while you guys were talking.
Yeah. What's coming up on the Grand Circle Tour podcast?
Oh, we had a conversation about some of the green shoots and the signs of rebirth that we're starting to see in the parks. The fact that things are finally starting to get back to normal. It's slow right now, but it's picking up, and we're very excited about that. So we talked about that. Talked a little bit about what we do or do not like about the annual pass holder program. and
Okay.
and the changes
I
that are
think Mindy and I
being made.
did an entire show just on that for sure.
We we may have gotten a bit sidetracked by some of that, but what we were trying to talk about was the fact that a lot of this stuff is coming back to normal, and we're very excited to see that, and we're looking forward to the future of getting back to full capacity and things being open.
Right on. That sounds like a fun show.
It was.
And we got solo show. Solo show. We had Big Fat Panda come on the solo show, and it was funny
awesome.
because he was on a year ago when every park was closed. And we were talking about how are the parks going to reopen, what order they're going to reopen in, what precautions they're going to take. At the time, we didn't know anything. And we go back and we looked at that show to see what we got right, what we got wrong. And
That's fun.
made our prediction for a year from now. What is it going to be like a year from now? So we can revisit next May and see how right or wrong we were.
This sounds
this
fun.
go round. Yeah, so it was a fun show for sure. Womp Rat Radio is off this week. We had T9 on last week talking about Star Wars Celebration and everything in. Oh, not T9, Tatiana. Yeah, we had Tatiana on talking about Star Wars Celebration.
You and your name, Stan.
Yeah. So coming up next is Panda Trivia. What's the website, Holly? Pandatrivia.com? Or
well, I think if you go to can you just go to bigfatpanda.com and get
then it
there?
reroutes you.
What's that?
But it reroutes you. But yeah, it's pandatrivia.com.
Okay. Yeah. And he's doing Panda Trivia tonight. What does he say? Stan and names don't play nice. No.
Yeah.
I got John's last name right, though. So he was shocked. He was like, hey, you got my name right.
It's probably the first time since you've met him.
Probably. Pandatrivia.com. Yes. So go visit pandatrivia.com and win the, what do you have, a gift card or something today?
And Grand Circle Tour mug is second place.
Is he doing another one?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Okay. I missed a memo somewhere. I thought that was a one and done. Okay.
Dan approved it.
Okay.
All
So
right.
Grand Circle Tour mug. Nice. Hopefully he has a Grand Circle Tour question.
He won't.
If he does, everybody here should win that one because you should know the answer if he asks a Grand Circle Tour question.
I probably don't know the answer, and I'm on the show. What are you talking about?
Next week, I'm lining up a guest, hopefully. If he's available, he's going to be from the UK, another UK guest. So hopefully he's going to be willing to join us and stay up that late because it'll be like midnight for him when we're starting. So tune in next week. It's always fun when we get one of those Brits on here.
Yeah.
It seems like
those cockers.
Heck breaks loose.
We have definitely had some wonderful guests on this show, and I'm definitely looking forward to this one. So I do hope you get him to come on board.
Yeah. He's actually he started a new hobby doing 3D printing of Disney things. So it'd be pretty cool to see what he's creating. And he showed me some of the stuff he's done, and it's like, wow, that's incredible. You got to start selling this.
He's been on the show before, so you will recognize him if you've been watching along with the rest of us.
A cocker, yes. All right. Anything else, guys?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. We'll
Bye.
see you next week.
Cockers.